Hello folk, welcome to the first person shooting again. Well, today we'll be looking at the GR3. They made it smaller and yet thicker. I don't mind it actually, I mean the thickness, but it used to fit into my hand tightly because of the length. Yet now, with the third one, they made it shorter. It comes short at the right end to have that amazing grip. The GR2 had this gap in between the buttons on the back, and it was a lot easier to hold without changing anything, without knowing. Now they simply don't, and I keep changing settings. Now let's compare the colors. I have to say it wasn't easy to match the positive film profiles, but after fondling with different settings, I think I made it properly matching. Yet the GR3 is missing that filmic texture in my opinion. And now we can look at the review. Of course, the first aspect on our review is the sneakiness. Well, if you have seen my GR2 review, it is pretty much so similar to that. There is no such a difference. It is black, and the shutter sound is, I think, quieter than the GR2's a little bit. And the size is very similar, yet I told you in the comparison, it is not something that I like that they made it shorter. And the usability wise, it holds not terrible, the grip is still there, but at the end it was a little bit shorter, and that's not what I'm used to, so it kind of felt like a fake GR to me. And the focus speed is alright. I would say it's 7 out of 10, 6 maybe, yeah. So the usability wise, it gets a 6 points out of 10. And the style, it looks like a GR, doesn't feel like a GR. They made it more like a pure piano black, and not this magnesium material, you know, they used to make the GR1 and GR2s, or all the other GRs up to this date. And it kind of feels plasticky, not as qualified, not as tacky as the old ones, but it still feels good in the hand. And it's made, yeah, as I said, it doesn't feel as tack as all put together, as well as the GR2 or the GR1. So style wise it gets a 9 out of 10 again, because I like the GRs.
Fotoğraf alayım mı?
Ben mi çekeceğim?
Ha, çekme.
Vay. Şimdi daha çok çirkin çıkacağız lan.
Yok be abi.
Bizim
Sen yakışıklı adamsın, çirkin çıkar mısın?
So as the last one, the image quality. Color science is, well, I could say it is almost as the X100V's. Well, the pixel wise it's a little bit lower, I know, but when you get to the raw files, they're not so different. Plus, this camera is priced almost as much as the X100V, Fujifilm X100V. So I don't know, I just like the X100V better because it has more megapixels and much faster autofocus speed whenever you want to use it for autofocus and blurred backgrounds with the more open diaphragm, which makes an f2. And you can get like portraits as well with it. But yeah, it is as sharp as the GR3 sensor, and it has more megapixels. So in that case, when we are like comparing two cameras, two GR cameras, of course the third one is better with the raw files. But again, for 16 megapixels, the GR2 is pretty okay for me. And so this is the reason I am selling this one out, or I'm just returning it to change it back with an X100V. I had that camera once and I loved it. So why going for something less for almost the same price? Alright, thank you folk, and don't forget to subscribe for more comparison videos, more more street photography videos like these, and stay in touch. Goodbye.
So guys, what really bugs me is actually they removed this button, this plus and minus buttons, right? This was to do exposure compensation. It was just this easy, okay? And there's no right or wrong with this. Just like up and down, you know? So they removed this button and they replaced it with this button here. And it's just shit. I mean, it's really shit because like we don't know how many times like you're actually surpassing it. And plus, this button is like all wobbly and shit. That's why like I go right sometimes it just goes down. Oh, it didn't do it down. But now it's working, but sometimes it doesn't, and it really